Okay. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Today is a special session for Ming to practice his presentation. So it's more or less like mock viva, but mock viva is the really simulated kind of event where you have examiners, not real examiners, chairperson and all that. So here is a semi mock viva because you have the real stuff you're presenting, and I'll be looking at the time, so that you keep to your time, right? Hanif, you are ready? But this time, hold on. This time, Hanif, can we pass the control to Ming?
Yeah, I already shared the.
Okay, good.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
You can go this way.
The reason we're doing that because you'll be controlling it over there. Yeah.
Okay. Square.
When you're ready, when you are ready, you tell me. I'll be looking at time and making notes.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending my thesis defense today. My topic is social work organization based on integrity, professionalism, win-win model, investigating the social realities of organization values of the Sunshine Social Work Service Center. The first part is research background. Organization values are facing the challenges of absence and inadequate implementation in China. It includes two aspects. Firstly, internal factor. The problem of the disconnection between values and actual implementation reflects a systemic trust deficit, and heightened risk, job burnout, value complex, and other issues have also weakened the social loyalty and identification with the organization. Second, policy constraints on the trust system of social organizations under the rule of state regulator. It includes three parts. First one, the core socialist values is required by the government that it should be reflected and practiced in the chapter of organizations. Second, the social organizations is highly dependent on government purchase service projects. The third, also some social organizations rely on foreign financial support and thus engaged in the behavior of obeying foreign interests. Engage in the behavior of obeying foreign interests that leads the management more strict. Problem statement. Most of the studies focus on business contexts of Western countries in social work values, but social work in China still in its early age. Without the guidance of organization values, may lead to problems such as low product quality, social work turnover, and even organizational dissolution. So, how to meaningfully embed organizational values within social organizations remains an unresolved challenge. This study, based on Edgar Sains' culture model, Blau's social exchange theory, and the VB model, depends on the above theories. We focus on three categories. First one, how organization values impact employees' attitude. Second, how employees' attitudes affect their performance. And the third one is how organization values impact social work's performance. Depend the literature review and theories, we form a framework. We can see that organization value and attitude as an independent and mediating variables, respectively. Both of them include three dimensions. Performance as an dependent variable include two dimensions. We can see the blue part. This is the hypothesis it clearly. Depending on the literature and the framework, this research will focus on four research problems. First one is what are employees' attitudes towards the integrity professionalism win-win model, and how employee attitude affect their performance. What's the connection of organization values with the performance? And last one, what policy implementations can be derived from the studies? From the corresponding ones are four research objectives in the red part. This research adopts a mixed method, sequential explanatory research. In the first stage, we use the quantitative research. All the staff in this organization will receive a questionnaire. It was conducted by these three models. At the same time, we collected the document data, include the performance appraisal files, multi-dimension evaluations, and the service recipient satisfaction. In the second stage, we use qualitative research. 6 social workers were chosen for the in-depth interview, and all the managers attended the focus groups. This part shows the key findings. The first one, organization values shows a significant positive predictive effect on the attitude of social workers. First, we can see the Pearson correlation and coefficients between organization values and attitudes are marked with double asterisks. That means a high level of statistical significance. The standard regulation coefficient beta also confirms this relationship, suggesting that organization value positively and strongly influence social workers' attitude after controlling the other variables. Moreover, the F-square values and its dimensions with respect to attitude all exceed 0.35, which according to coherence criteria indicates that a very large effect size. This suggests that organization value contributes substantially to the variance in social workers' attitude and demonstrates strong explanatory power. But the F-square values for integrate decline after delete the measurement sample, indicate that the measurement sample may have strengthened the association between integrity values and the social workers' attitude. Second, attitude significantly and positively predicts subjective performance, although its dimensions vary in predictive strengthening. Among the three attitudinal components, the cognitive, the red part, we can see this component shows the weakest associations, the consistently low values across all statistical indicators. Third, attitude has a significant positive effect on objective performance, with the cognitive component show even stronger predictive power than subjective performance. We can say that compared to this is the objective performance and the subjective performance, we can say the objective performance have stronger effect correlation than the subjective performance. The first one, after excluding the management sample attitude, demonstrates a significant mediating effect between organization values and the subjective performance. Mediation analysis revealed that the indirect effect of organizational values on performance through attitude was not significant. We can see that this value includes 0. But after delete the management sample, only social worker sample, we can say that this part is significant because it doesn't include 0. Finally, we can say the attitude serves as a significant mediator between organization values and objective performance. This finding indicates that organization values influence objective performance not only directly but also indirectly by shaping staff attitudes, reinforcing the central role of attitude as a mechanism linking organization culture to measurable performance outcomes. This structure shows the total statistical results of the hypothesis. We can see that the black line shows indicates the all staffs in this organization. For example, organization values influence attitude. The beta is double risks, and the red line indicates the social worker samples. For example, this one is the beta equal 0.784 is larger than the first staff sample, and only one blue line indicates not only the first staff sample but also the social worker sample. Furthermore, we use interviews and the first group supported about quantitative data findings and provide deeper insight into the underlying mechanism. For example, in relation to the fifth key findings, case 8 said that after each assessment, they will help us organize the files. I didn't make a mistake. They planned it on the spot if possible. But we also can say that case 4 have the opposite source. We summarize the total views to explain the quantitative results. Subsequently, quantitative data were used to elaborate on each of the key findings and to uncover the underlying reasons behind the observing patterns. For instance, from the quantitative data, we found that organization value has a significant positive impact on attitude. The measurement diluted the cognitive effect of social workers on value. But according to the qualitative data, we can say that the measurement and the social workers have different thoughts. So we summarize that the measurement tendencies more importance to institutionalization, while the supports pay more attention to practical support. Research contribution. The first one is conceptual contribution. In this study, we identified the difference between several organizations in the East and the Western countries. And the second, the organization values have been further expanded on the basis of social work professional values. The theoretical contribution includes 4 parts. The first one, the cultural model. This model also, we can see that organization values influence employees' behavior in various forms. And the findings pose challenges to the application of social exchange theory in social work management. Also, the applicability of the VP model in the field of social work has been verified and expanded. The last one is the VP model was conducted and tested. For the practical contribution, the IPW model, I think we can provide a new idea of value recognition and a spiritual motivation for improving the human resources management system in the social industry. And the VP model provides empirical support for the value construction of social organizations. Limitations and future research. We can see that we suggested that in the future study we must adopt multi-case studies and introduce a third-party investigation agency. And also, this study adopts case study. This study adopts cross-sectional. Cross-sectional design. So in the future, we suggest that adopt a longitudinal tracking design. And also, we suggest that in the future, introduce multi-level analysis methods and expand the social work organizations in different cultural background and skills. In summary, this study exerts that organization values don't directly determine the performance level of employees in social organizations, but rather demonstrate their indirect influence through their attitudes. So the hierarchical differences within an organization have significant interference with the values performance mechanism. So the VP model can guide the management of the social organizations in Chinese context. Okay, thank you.
Okay, your time.
16.
Yeah, 16 minutes.
Yesterday I revised some, deleted some slides and compiled some slides. So I'm not familiar with some slides now.
You're familiar with slides now?
Yeah, maybe some slides I need to practice more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, a number of things that are working. Your timing is good, but I would recommend a couple of things about the timing itself. So, the limitation slide, which is the second last slide, right? You can remove that.
Okay.
Right, and then what you can say after conclusion, after thank you, you can say, I have more slides after this. If you like, I can talk about it more. I can say that.
Okay.
Including limitations, whatever. So at the thank you point, you highlight that point.
Okay.
That you have more slides, that I can explain further, deeper, further. I can say that. at the thank you slide. So at the end like that, you can say that. I want to know some general points first, more about your presentation itself, right? First, your cursor, a bit hard to see. I can see that you're using a cursor, which is good. Can you make your cursor bigger?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I will change it.
yeah, make the cursor bigger so that as you point to the text, the cursor can be seen.
Okay,
Right?
maybe in different colors.
Different colors will be better. Yeah.
Okay.
Different colors, right?
Okay.
So make it different color and bigger, right?
Okay.
And I don't know about the speed and all that. You figure it out, right? The speed of it. You can control the speed too, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So you were doing most of it. There's some parts that you did not point, right? So remember to point the cursor,
Okay.
especially when you go to a new slide, right? When you go to a new slide, you use the remember to use the cursor, right? Okay. So the cursor helps. Now, other things I want to point out, so big cursor, some general things before I go deeper. You do have the word practical contributions again, so remove the word practical, further contributions, you can say.
Yeah.
Remove the word practical and change to further contribution or something. You can use further.
Yeah. I just put
Question mark there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use the word further contribution or what is it there?
Commander?
Management contribution, managerial contribution or something like that. Managerial contribution or managerial is the managerial contribution. Okay, GE, okay, RIA, GERIA, yeah, then the contribution. For the contribution, put in plural, so it should contributions, all of them. Yeah. Okay. And then, what else? Okay. The title, can you go to the title? So your title, so you did not spend a lot of time with
Just
it,
to organization values? To this part.
So you went very quickly, very fast with the title. So spend just extra time on the title.
Okay. Maybe I can delete this part. How about this?
Okay, you can, delete that part, social work organization based on integrity, put in a new line. Based on integrity, the integrity word, bring it to another line. Bring it to another line. Enter.
Sorry.
Okay, so social work organization based on, that's one line. Integrity, profession, not underline.
Enter. Press enter.
Yeah.
How to operate?
Put your cursor after on. Put your cursor after on. No, you don't have to highlight.
After on.
After on.
Enter.
After. Okay, enter now. Yes. That's what I want to tell you. Social work organization based on, so people can see. Okay, see, it's logical, right, to read it now, see?
Yeah.
So social work organization based on integrity, professionalism, and win-win model.
Okay.
Investigating the social realities of organization values. Okay. Organization values put in a new line. It's like so off enter. Yes. Yeah. Okay. We got that one. Right. So you want to read this one to them, right?
Okay.
Okay. Here is another comment which I think probably the one or second most important comment.
Yeah.
Go to Google or whatever to hear how the words are being pronounced. Right?
Okay.
So because your pronunciation was still not clear and confusing, like how do you pronounce that word? That word after on.
Integrity.
Integrity. Integrity. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So
integrity.
go. Do you have a lot of time before have several days?
Yeah.
So go through your slide and one by one each word listen to how it's pronounced by Google.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because you want to make sure that the examiner can understand your pronunciation.
Okay.
Right? Now, so you have the help of the cursor and improve pronunciation, right? So a number of things, like even sometimes you say organization, you say very very quickly. Sometimes you say behavior, you say very quickly. So in English, right? Eugene would know this. Lanbin, you need to understand this. There's something called where do you this is accentuate or where? So it's like integrity. What's the word? The accent is on integrity. Integrity. Organization.
Yeah.
Extension Z. So you said organization. People don't know what you said. People cannot tell. That's the thing. So English is like that. So for like Chinese is the tone.
Yes.
English is the which particular one you emphasize? Professionalism. Professionalism. So earth is down. Professionalism. But
It's like means the tone high.
the tone, the high tone, that's right. So social, not social. It's social.
就是重音啊。
You see me?
Yeah.
Social.
That's what you mean here.
Yeah.
So investigating, not investigating. So investigating, right? So that is the part you got to get.
Okay.
So-
I will practice the pronunciation.
Practice and pronunciation, right? So you might be pronounce it right, but the tone is not right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if the tone is not right, people might hear something else.
Okay.
Right? Especially big words like this, professionalism. So it's organization, right? So so that social, not social. So it's value is not values, right? Values, the tone there. Realities, so reality is lower. So this is the trick or the way the English pronunciation works.
Okay.
This one keeps coming back. Where's this coming from?
Not sure.
It's like a disc.
I don't know why I put this.
一会儿出去吃饭去。现在点了，来了咱就别走了。
不用说，
Alright.
中午就吃这个就行了。
So just practice this one. Another one also to help. This is still on the overall presentation, so to say. Yeah. So pronunciation, I will talk about it. The other one is So title, give it a bit more time when so that people can remember the title.
Oh,
It
okay.
could be the case that the examiners have read your work some time ago, they might forget. Right? So the title helps to highlight certain things. Right? Even I forget.
Yeah, maybe.
Even I forget, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because of whatever my brain or because I have many students, maybe I don't know. But I generally know you're doing social work organizations, but I forgot about the keywords there. The other thing is when you have your key findings and you go to your slides on your key findings. Okay, all right. So you have your key findings.
And this part I only explain the first key findings more details, but the other 4 key findings maybe I only explain a little.
Just a bit, okay.
Yeah.
Just a bit, okay. What I'd like to do here is because you have sentence here. So organizational value, can you make it like red color, right? Because you're talking about organizational values, right?
Yeah.
So make it red color. What else you want to highlight as being important? Then you highlight. So organization value, there in the boxes there are 2 organization values. Put that in red color too, right? So do the same for the rest of the slide where you have the key variable, right? Because here you're explaining about organization value, make it red.
Okay.
So people know that you are talking about it. It's like this is visual communication basically, yeah, visual communication. Maybe another one is positive predictive effect, positive, or just positive there. Yeah. You don't want to highlight everything, then becomes not meaningful anymore, right? Okay. What will help also Ming is to do some off-slide presentation. Right? So what you do is, okay.
Just admit the slide.
Just you say, okay, next I'm going to talk about the key findings. So you're not referring to the slides, right? You're just talking to examiners. Next, I'm going to present to you the key findings.
Okay.
Right? You can even prompt the examiner. Say, I have a lot of key findings, but I'll highlight only 3, or highlight only 4. I have what 3 or 4? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I can.
Yeah.
Delete some.
But it's okay. I'm just saying that this is to prompt the examiners, so it doesn't become sequential like that. Your examiner become more alert, right?
Yeah.
So the same goes for your theoretical contribution. So this is where it becomes even more important. Yeah. So your theoretical contribution. Where is your theoretical contribution there? Conceptual and theoretical.
Actually, I think this part in the maybe I was which version. I only mentioned the social exchange theory and the VP model. Only 2 parts. And last time when I do the presentation, at the time you asked me to talk more about the contribution part. So I did the cultural model and the third part, VP model.
Yeah, the VP model. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. If you can expand, remember contribution you want to put S, yeah, on the S. If you can expand your contribution to 2 slides instead of 1 slide, it's better. So your key finding you can reduce to 1 slide, instead of 4 become 3 slides. Your contributions you make it 2 slides because you want to highlight your contribution.
Okay.
And one very important contribution is the conceptual contribution, which about this is a theory about social work organization, because before this there is no theory on social work organization. Is there a theory? No, right?
You mean the first part conceptual contribution?
Conceptual.
So in that case, I can combine the first two parts, conceptual and the theoretical contribution. Combine these two parts.
You can combine. Yeah, you can combine as well. But in your you can combine. But what you want to do is to make it into 2 slides so that you really talk about your contribution.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So one very important part of your contribution is the social work organization.
Yeah.
Right. So this is the novelty, the originality, the something new that no theories out there have explained before.
Yes.
So that's where you want to convey. That's where you want to communicate to the examiners that the important important aspect about this research is that before this, there is no research on social work organization.
Okay.
There's no theorizing on social work contribution, right? So you want to highlight that to the examiner.
Okay,
right?
so this part is very important.
Yeah, very important. So you expand it into two slides.
Okay.
And make the point that I just highlighted just now.
Okay.
Right? And so this is a research that contributes to the theory of social work organization. Right? Because what we have out there is NGOs, we have community organization, but not social work organization. Right? Although I'm not sure you have explained in the beginning, but social work organization.
I have a paragraph, maybe 2 paragraphs.
Okay. All right. So where is it? So you do want to connect to that paragraph about the explanation about social work organization, right? So let me see, and then different things, and then your conclusion. Let me see your conclusion again. I think you use the word interfering or interference or something. Yeah, where is it?
Here.
Okay. There. The hierarchical differences within organizations have significant interference with the values. So interference is not a positive word. It's not. It's like a bad thing. Intervention. Ever significant intervention has a significant effect or connection.
Okay.
And the safest word to use is connection.
Connection.
And the hierarchical differences within organization have a significant connection. And I tend to advise to use a general word where we are not making big claims. We are not overclaiming. Connection is not overclaiming.
Okay.
Right? With the but sometimes examiners might say, "Oh, you must be brave. You must be brave when you make the claim." If they want you to do that, you do that. There's no problem.
Okay.
Change connection to impact. Change it. No problem. One word. No problem. Right? You be happy about that.
Yes.
Right? After you graduated with the master, then you do something else is fine. Right? It's an impact or whatever they want to use, change. That's okay. But if it's just one word, one sentence, one paragraph, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's take that one as well. All right. Now I just want to move beyond this one. Usually I will be talking about remember I talked about the principles of the 11 or 12 principles, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Before I have a question.
Yeah.
How to start the Viva, the first sentence. Yesterday I think this for a long time. That's why I say the good morning, distinguished members of examination committee. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. So there'll be the chairperson, the chair or the chairperson, right? It could be a woman, could be a man. So chairperson is neutral, right? So it just with madam chair or you just address the person as professor, say.
Okay, professor.
Professor, yeah. And then there's and then there's the CPR representative. I don't know whom yet, they will appoint them. So, but you know all of them, right?
Yeah.
You know all the academics there?
The administrative director is Adelina, right?
What?
No, not Adelina.
Who?
The last time, I think during every Viva period, she will operate
Oh, she's the secretary.
secretary.
She's the secretary, yeah. Viva committee secretary. So she's Madam Rosliza. Madam
Rosliza.
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 Or Madam Rose or Madam Rosliza. So it's okay. Or Puan, whichever you want to use. Madam Rosliza, you can use that one. And there'll be two examiners. Keep it safe, you can use the professor. And then they say, don't call me professor, call me doctor. Then you say doctor. And then there's a representative, the representative of CPR. The representative CPR is an academic. It can be Dr. Sazlina or the Tam, the Go, alright. It can be Dr. Ellis or Dr. Dina. There's another person. There's a new one there. So one of them. So you know all of them, right? So. But distinguished members of the Bible committee, that's good.
Okay.
Good morning, Chairman, or good morning, Mr. Chairman, good morning, Madam Chair, or Mr. Chair, Mr. Chairman, and members of the distinguished members of the Bible committee. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
And, some people don't personalize and talk individually, but it's okay. That line is enough. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
You want to make it more Malaysian? Say selamat pagi, right?
Okay.
So they will be happy to go. Selamat pagi. You know, when people speak our language, right?
Yeah.
People, hear they like to hear that. Oh, you can speak Malay? Okay, good. It's always like that, right?
Doesn't know what it is.
Doesn't know what's in there. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Yeah. That's why some leaders, when they go to other countries, they will get a poem from that country and everyone will go, yeah. That's the only thing they know. They don't know much, they know that only thing. But there's one issue, that is a bit concerning for me, which we did not really address. I'm not sure we addressed it last time, which has to do with your role, Ming, in the SWO, in the social work organization.
Yeah. Last time, my SNC advised me to mention this part. You mean the ethical,
Your role,
the chairman of the organization?
Okay, that is.
You mean I must mention this?
No, I did not say you must mention that. But if they were to ask, you need to be prepared to answer.
Yeah, I prepared the questions.
Okay, what was your answer then?
I acknowledge the power can never be fully limited. My strategy was not to deny it, but to minimize its influence and make it explicit. Although I'm the head of the organization, during the data collection process, I deliberately distinguished the roles of manager and the researcher to ensure that I didn't interfere with or influence employees' willingness to participate and the content they express it anyway.
You could explain that more fluently, right? Did not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I explained that more fluently. So, you want to be able to say that you did not. The interview is done by somebody else or something
Yes.
like that. Right? If they were to ask, right, you got to have the explanation.
Yeah. Okay.
And be ready to justify how. For instance, they might just ask, how are the employees protected?
I understand they didn't be influenced by the answers into their jobs.
Okay, but
For example, their salary and their work environment,
Yes.
they didn't influence anymore.
Okay, but how are they protected? If they say something not good or they say something negative, how are they protected from?
First I'm the head of the organization,
Yeah.
so I can obey the permission. And also, I'm the researcher in this study, so I will obey the rule of the study.
Okay,
So I make sure that all the data only be used in this research.
okay. So the idea of how they protected anonymity, right? Their name is anonymous.
Yeah.
You do not know who says what.
Yes.
So you want to say that's one way to protect the informants or the interviewees or the respondents, participants. So they do not, their names are anonymous, anonymity. Their names are anonymous, so the names are not being used, right?
Yeah.
So,
Like the proponents shows the distributed and collected by the assistance of the administrative department.
you can say that, you can
Yeah.
explain that. So, the idea of double blind. So, somebody else is doing interview, somebody else is, they do not know who answer what, that kind of thing, right? So that's important to anonymize the answer and the.
Alright, but there's a problem. I do the interview directly. So here I put some things before the interview. I also repeat rapidly emphasize to the interviews that this research is only for academic process purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, this part.
So that can be problematized. I'm not sure how to really
Perfect.
defend. Not really easy to defend.
Yeah,
It's not easy to defend. Because definitely there's a power relations going on there. The other one is what is called the social desirability effect. Social desirability effect. So you say things that are desirable, that you want others to feel good when you answer them, right?
Yes.
And social desirability effect even happen without authority. It can be, you're a tourist, I'm a Malaysian. Oh, how do you like staying in Malaysia? Or so they say, are you Malaysian? I'm Malaysian. Oh, I like Malaysia very much. The food is good. That's social desirable effect, right?
Yeah.
But if another foreigner asks a tourist, and he said, I just came here, I'm from Russia, you know. I speak like Russian or Italian, what do you think? So there is no social desirable effect, that's the idea. So, and it's not even power there, right? It's just social. Here you have power dynamics, it's even stronger, right? There is not just social desirability, it's also something more than that. So, you will want to study a bit on how you want to answer this, maybe look at certain books or certain readings on how do you address this issue about possible bias, how do you manage this. Just check and this is one part that is challenging. It's challenging.
Yes.
Right? So okay. Now, so you need to have like 1, 2, 3 ways of defending yourself, saying that, right? Especially when you interview, right? Interview, so it's not anonymous anymore because you do interview, right?
Yeah.
You know the person to give the answer. Okay. So it's not how do you manage that, right?
How about I answer like this? After I come here to further study, I'm not in charge of the organization now. There's another German is in charge of the organization.
Okay, you can use that.
Okay.
You can use that as another way to defend this data collection process.
Yes.
Because this one has to do with the biasness of the data that you collected. The other one is in your qualitative, because you have the way they explain things, right?
Yes.
So maybe something about the qualitative data that can also help you defend this part.
Yeah.
Maybe something there. Yeah.
Sorry, Prof. I have to collect the Reevany.
Okay, go ahead. Right.
Maybe this helps only have 2 slides. I can just explain this as an example. This is how I use the qualitative data to explain to verify the quantitative findings and summarize all the findings like in this page.
Yeah, so but that comes. That's in the comparative, okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that there might be something about sequential research that can help you defend to manage the biases, right? Possible bias. Maybe not. I don't know, because it's not easy thing to defend. By the way, it's not easy. That's where I have a bit of concern. So you need to have the quantitative is easier. The qualitative is harder.
Yeah.
It's qualitative interview, right?
Yeah. Also, yesterday before when I prepared for the questions, I also think about that the examiner may ask here, for example, in quantitative data, we have different findings, but the qualitative data may be consistent to the.
That will be another one. Yes.
Yeah.
Consistency. Yeah. It's the whole idea of triangulation is there. Yeah, that's one way to address this issue. So the other one I'm thinking about is this is kind of a preliminary theorizing of social work organization, right? So what is this?
For proof.
muffin and donuts.
Oh wow, okay, we have muffin donut. Wow, okay. It's an early breakfast or early lunch.
You know, just cut it.
Wow, okay. Brunch, okay. Number. Wow. Ambil masih
没有你
dia.
的，
啊，
没有你的喝的啊，
没有我不喝，
一对赢的。
我上次在我们跟我老师讲的 ，last time I tried to
哦，好多呀，我的天。
yeah they just go to some shops
这个是也是那个商家的。
I didn't go.
对。
Yeah, we don't know where we can go, so we went to a coffee restaurant. Yeah, then I drink a coffee. So the whole night I didn't sleep until 5 a.m. I go sleep.
Because you coffee, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay, thank you, Vijay, for ordering this wonderful. Yeah. Okay. You just need to handle that. But if they do not ask, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
If they ask, you got to be able to answer that question. But the chairperson is a good one because you say that you have transferred the position to somebody else when you are here. Right? That's a good defense. The other thing that you might be able to say is that, oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Mocha, wow.
谢谢莫卡。
It's been a long time since I drank. It's been a long time. More than since Gaza. Since Gaza, I never drink. But
OK， sorry。
No, but since you buy, I drink. It's not that.
Sorry.
No.
我知道。
It's not that I didn't buy somebody. So also the other thing that might help in managing the biases is that I'm asking you, do you have conversation with your staff, employees and all that?
What?
Before this research, do you communicate with your employees?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you can say that this has been the practice of your organization even before this research. That you do speak with them one-to-one and
For example, maybe every month, every season, talk something with them.
have discussion. Thank you. Actually, I like it. I like this. It must be, you need to drink it now, and then because otherwise it's not hot anymore. It's not nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vijay.
You're welcome.
This is a good trip. Okay.
Actually, in the organization, I have another role. Is about supervisor. Yeah, this is a position in China. A lot of organizations have this position to maybe guidance the social worker and consider their feeling or work. So this is very normal to discuss something with them. Yeah.
Well, sure. So maybe you prepare one slide to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points or something.
Okay.
List down the way you can defend yourself.
Okay.
How you manage to handle this one. It looks too good to you. I'm not going to do this. Wow, chocolate some more. That's my favorite chocolate. Okay. That is the biggest concern I have. But the rest, remember the important principles of. Do you have any more questions? I'm gonna edit it now. No. Any more questions before I go into the principles?
Do I need to print some hard copies?
Yeah.
So
slides.
Yeah, which I will mention.
I mean the hard copy is for how many is enough?
Examiners.
Actually two, yeah.
Paper 2, the third. Representative, the fourth. For me,
Five.
5. Yourself, 6.
I already have.
Okay.
Okay.
Slides are not.
No, not slides. I mean the hard copies of the city.
Oh,
Oh no, the thesis, no.
Okay.
The slides.
Okay.
If you offer the hard copy of thesis, maybe they will just look directly into the thesis and ask you questions directly.
Yeah. I mean, the examiners have your thesis. So,
they have
examiners
some
your thesis.
Okay. I just printed the slides. Okay.
Okay. So 6 to 7. Which I'm going to touch about. Anything else that you want to clarify before?
And okay, I will stop my sharing.
I knew you have this one, but I didn't share with you. The principles. Bible preparation. I have it, but
the name of the file.
my email Bible preparation guide. But I have it here, but I can share mine. There's another way. Okay. I can share mine.
Okay.
Is it going out there? Yeah, alright. Okay. First, let me enjoy this one first. Have a quick break. No.
甜美式是因为我们这边轻断式的。
Andy, you're not eating?
Oh.
No?
His own diet.
Oh.
Okay.
I know my.
Then we go to Julia's place and we eat.
Yeah, we are prepared.
This time I'll treat you all, yeah? No, you don't have to treat me, you know. I'll treat you all. Watch you. This is still open, Hanif.
I'm not sure. Ask.
We go to Julia's place again.
Ask.
We see.
Today or after Viva?
No, today.
Today.
So I said there's a new one in Penang. New place.
New
cheaper.
one?
In Penang?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bayar lepas number. Ask Mat bro. Yes.
a new spot, right?
Yeah, new spot. He said
In
it's cheaper.
Penang? Cheaper?
Yeah, cheaper.
How can it be cheaper?
Wow.
The first thing is, how do they serve durian in this period of time? The second one is, why is it cheaper?
The all durian comes from Pahang.
Pahang. They should collect all this kind of durian to send to China for a better price.
Huh?
They should send it to China for a better price. And just because at this period of time in China market, they were just offering the Vietnamese durian.
Oh, yeah.
The Vietnamese durian would just only have some like two variety, but they were just being low quality.
Oh, low?
Low quality.
Oh, Vietnam.
Yeah, the taste is not good, the texture is not good, but according to feeding those kind of durian eating peoples, feed this kind of demands. So the Vietnamese durian still have their they still capture the market.
Yeah.
But at this period of time, just because of lack of the input of the Malaysian durian and Philippine durian, so there was lack of durian to have this kind of in China in the market. So I think that could be a very good period to send it to China, and they can sell it at a higher price.
Wow, even half the price to make money.
Yeah.
Cheaper than the, I thought it's already cheap last time.
Yeah. Last time it's really cheap, and just because in Shenzhen and Guangdong, like in Guangzhou or this kind of city, I buy small, like this small black swan durian. It's frozen. Yeah, it also cost me like 500 to no 400 to 500 ringgit for this one, for this small one.
Whoa.
It's frozen. Even it's frozen.
So Hanif, you can do this finish.
Yeah. So
And 400 ringgit again.
Ringgit.
yeah, ringgit.
Yeah.
Ringgit. It's almost over 1,000 RMB, and for a frozen small durian.
But I told Jonathan, my Jing Keng Tao. My goal.
Yeah. So if you really,
But
Yeah.
in China, people still buy for 400, 500 ringgit.
yeah,
They still buy.
they still buy. But just because in China the durian is just because highly demand.
400, 500 ringgit.
Even that's price.
Even that's a price, but I know it's a little bit expensive.
Not a little bit, very expensive.
Sometimes people will just buy it as a gift. Or they just like, I want to
Maybe I'm just buy for my leaders.
buy for the leader as a gift. Or sometimes if they they were highly income, they just buy it
Yeah.
for enjoy for themselves.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still very expensive.
Durian can be used
So-
as a gift in China.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just because China don't have it, we don't have the plantation to plant it.
How about other fruit? They want that.
Other food
as a
like
gift.
the Japanese lingo, the grapes or this kind of thing, they also can take it as lecture gifts.
But durian.
Durian also, but still there is too many people who don't like the smell of durian.
Oh, some people don't like durian.
But according to the population, the market is still very big.
Still very big.
If you got the certification to entering the Chinese market, like sending those durian to China, you will be really fortunate.
Okay.
So not all the family can eat durian in China.
The same here.
Yeah. So like I said, this period of time, the Vietnamese taking the Vietnamese durian capturing the market, but after that till next year, like March, and then the Thailand durian come back again.
Okay, so Philippine durian is good.
Philippine durian is not so very good, just
Not so
because
good?
the occupation rate is really small in China market, and just because the Filipino. Well, sometimes people buy Filipino durian or just like to have a variety choice. So,
Lamin said Fuya, Philippine durian.
Puya.
Puya, Puya, I buy it too, and it's look very like golden yellow. The color is really beautiful, but it tastes. Just because I don't like the chestnuts, the texture of the chestnuts. So the puya is more likely to be a chestnut texture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a bit hard.
Not so hard. It just means like you need some more choice, and you have to drink more water to swallow it.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it will just stuck away.
Yeah. Okay. Lamin said. Puya.
Puya, same motion king.
Like Mosen cake.
Yeah.
Musang King were
Just like
also
Mosen cake.
not that sweet and fragrant, but the color is really good. But also have the like Musang King, which is like a stuck in.
Very creamy there.
The color Puya the color is yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. Golden yellow,
Yeah.
Golden yellow.
It's really good. Like this small. The puya is very small,
That's
about that big. So that was still a very huge opportunity for Malaysian durian comes into China. Just because the really big, huge population can consume more durians in this market now.
Oh, our brother Muhammad just sent me an image. Sent me a message. Hey, dear professor, I think you may have sent this message by mistake. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I do not have the address. Muhammad from Iran.
What?
Unfortunately, I do not have the address for the delicious durian.
oh, you like durian also? Ilmu from is
I sent to the wrong Muhammad.
So in China market, durian's markets that also have this kind of problem. The Vietnamese durian, low quality, but they have a huge amount. They can occupy even a whole year's time. So Thailand is better than the Vietnamese. Thailand still have some kind of problem, and just because the durian didn't grow to the really good to like in Malaysia, you're just waiting for it to fall down. Thailand will just take it off first and stick it into the liquid of the curcumin
okay.
to like a prevention of infection, and then
Preserving it.
yeah, preserve and stay storage then in the freezer, and then send it to China. So after this kind of a process, the durian is not so good,
Okay.
and just because it needs to just be picked up from the tree earlier. So the taste, the fragrance, all these kind of things are not so good. Malaysian, we know it's good, but since the limitation of entering this market, used to be we only have the Malaysian durian as the frozen one, but nowadays we can eat the fresh one. But the fresh one still cannot feed those crazy durian.
How do you find any Indonesian durian in China?
Indonesian durian is very
Have you ever
rare
found?
to see. We didn't
You
see.
never see
We,
durian from Indonesia in China.
So I think I didn't see it. Like my friends as the fruit dealer, they didn't sell the Indonesian durian too. But still could be some kind of opportunity for you to open this market.
Okay, we're gonna come back to this one. Durian, we'll talk about durian for 1 hour, 2 hours.
We come back to working on strings.
Then afterwards,
Great
we'll talk about durian again.
Yeah.
So what it means is a big opportunity for Indonesian durian.
There's still a vacant for the.
Okay. I just where is it, Hanif?
Already
Oh, God, okay.
share the slide, share the screen.
It says screen. Okay.
Go to word text. Go to. Oh no, go to the word the word file.
Okay. Right.
Yes, control.
Right. Okay. So for me, I've gone through this many times, but I think it's important for me to go through it again so that you remember, from here. So the number one principle for is sensing, right? Because you want to know what is the energy coming to you and respond accordingly, right?
File.
And
The file.
the idea is not to let your own tendency influence the outcome. You know what I mean? So in Viva, remember, the power is with the examiners.
Yeah.
Right? The power is with the examiners. So what you want to do is to channel the power to make it successful. That's the thing, right? So you want to sense, is this a question for you to answer? argument, they want you to argue, right? You can always ask, is this what you want? You know, is this, do I get your answer correctly? This is, you know, if you're not sure, you can always repeat. And I remember, I'm contextualizing it to you, Ming. You said you might have challenges with listening. And this is the same with Lambin too. So now afterwards I talk about Lambin proposal presentation, proposal defense a bit afterwards. So you want to repeat what the examiner asked, right? Okay, is this what you're asking? I understand your questions about this. Is this what you're asking, right? That's the way you help to do the sensing, right? So it helps. It helps you, it helps them as well. Yeah? And sometimes the examiners do not know what they want to ask though. They be asking, talk, and then they forgot about what they want to ask. You know, the examiners, there are many different examiners, and depending on their mood, or the day, the morning, or maybe they do react or before that, or they do not sleep, or you know, what the family issues, or the wife or husband, I don't know. Right? You don't know. So they might be talking, you do not know the way. Especially for you, you just repeat, this is what you're asking me, and that will help, right? Okay. The crucial thing there, when you do the sensing, is to counter-argue or not counter-argue, right? Change or not to change, right? Most of the time, you do not want to counter-argue. Most of the time. But not all the time. Sometimes they want you to explain. Sometimes they want you to argue, right? Explain, or they just throw out to provoke you, to make you argue, to make you angry, to disturb your mind. It's okay, it's all right. Yeah. But then you answer them. You reason with them. So the word you want to use is to reason, to explain to them. Okay, and then the other one is. I didn't take this one, I don't know what was this. This was, yeah, if it is important, I can call back. The other issue is to change or not to change, right? They ask you to, you got to do this, you got to do different.
Astro.
Okay, Astro is tomorrow, 30th. Okay, let me take the call. Sorry, just go. It's okay. Hello, saya nak meeting hari ni. Esok, Astro esok kan? Hari ni ada, tapi isteri saya ada kat rumah. Nak buat hari ni ke? Saya bagi nombor isteri saya. Saya bagi tuan kontak isteri saya. Nah, isteri saya ada rumah. Saya WhatsApp. Ya. Betul, dia depan padang sekolah ni yang ada bus stop yang panjang tu. Dia cuma ada 3 rumah di situ, rumah saya yang ke tengah, pagar warna putih, rumah warna putih. Kereta pun warna putih dia. Ya. Bagus salah nanti student saya akan bagi nombor isteri saya. Tolong tercatat, saya dalam mesyuarat sana. Tolong boleh catat kan? Okey, saya bagi tuan 013 013 408 3351. Ya, ada apa-apa telefon saya tak apa. Okey, sama-sama. Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. Sorry guys. Change or not to change. This is the principle, the overall principle. If they argue this, you've got to change. If the change is not big change, like 1 page, change it, it's okay. Even 2 pages is fine. Even 3 pages is fine. So they say, you do not have this literature, right? You must have literature. You say yes. Take I will put in the literature. No problem, there's no problem. Like, if they say, why do you use the word interference, why don't you use the word impact, or this is one word, you change it, no problem at all. There is no problem, right? So, if it's one paragraph, 2 pages, even 3 pages, it's okay. If you have done the whole 100 pages, no problem, 3 pages, something like that. Where do you argue? If the point is about collecting new data, that's when you are really arguing. You've got to make the argument that this is authentic data, this is good data, this is reliable data. That's where, Ming, in your case, go to DeepSeek or ChatGPT, find out how you can defend your case. Because you have this issue about the biased data, right? You have the issue. So maybe you can communicate with me after this once you have whatever defense you have, right? Communicate with me, I will come in and help some more. If they say you have to collect new data, when they ask you to collect new data, what it means is that you have to do a reviva. Resubmission, the second viva, which you do not want to do, right? And they say, oh, your methodologies, that's difficult, because that's where you must argue up, right? What is it? Yeah, and that has happened to other people. Thank God, all of my students, okay, do not have the issue, right? All my students have the issue. So you're clear about that, the sensing part, yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
So anything else is fine. Your data right now, in terms of richness, it is there. You have a strong set of data, you have your quantitative and qualitative, you do the data analysis, so it's strong. I do not worry about the amount of data. I only concerned about the question you about that point just now, right? As well. Okay, that's point principle about sensing just now. Number 2, the principle of mighty coconut tree. This is this is the point that I raised just now, correct or not to correct. Let the wind blow if it's not, if no or little impact, right? There's the coconut tree would still survive even though there's a strong wind usually. I do not know about typhoon, but normally strong wind can still survive. Maybe not typhoon, but strong wind can still survive. But so that's point number 2, right? So let them hit you. Let them hit you. So I want you to change this statement. Oh, okay, just change that statement. They shoot all the machine gun and all that. They say, okay, is it alright? There's no problem. Sometimes the examiners, especially Malaysian examiners, or the British type trained examiners, they like to be critical, right? They like to be critical. The Americans tend to be less critical, from my experience of Viva and all that. They tend to be more engaging, more discussion and all that. Yeah. Maybe in that sense they are better. Yeah. But Malaysians have the British style of examination. Okay, number 3 is principle of clarity. Principle of clarity, this one helps you to be able to convince, to be able to be clear in your communication as well, and to yourself. So right now, your preparation is to ask, people ask you, okay, don't look at all this, just tell me now, what's your thesis about? Now, you got to tell, you got to be able, my thesis is about 1, 2, 3, or something like that. My research question is about this, I discovered this, It cannot be too long, right?
Yeah.
Or tell me about your methodology. Why do you choose this methodology? Why do you choose sequential explanatory research, right? So you give them 3 reasons or 4 reasons, 5 reasons, right? This is where I thought this is a Chinese saying, but you all said it's not a Chinese saying. Wu San Bu Chen Li.
Yeah.
Is it a Chinese saying?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Without 3, it doesn't become logical or something like that. It is a Chinese saying, yeah. kind of.
无三不成立。
Is it? I don't know.
有这个吗？
是不是
有啊，
有
有嘛？
有
无三不成有啊。
有的。
Alright, because I learned this from my teachers, Chinese teachers or something like that.
So a lot of leaders, when they speak, they will include the 3 points.
3 points, yes. Even Winston Churchill, the British Prime Minister that defeated Germany and all that, right? He usually speak in 3. We'll fight them in the air, we'll fight in the land, we'll fight in the sea. 3. Repeat the 3, 3. The 3 method is powerful, you know, the repeating 3 times. So, again, so what you do, like Ming, for each of the category of your thesis, you need to be able to say, summarize into 3 or 3 most important points. Tell me your theoretical contribution. You say 1, 2, 3. At least 3. You can go 4, you can go 5, but you don't want to go 10, too many. And if you remember 10, right? You can remember 3, you can go 4, 5. Maximum 7, because 7 is usually our mental memory capacity, but some people have 9. That's why the all phone numbers have 7 numbers. The all phone numbers have 7 because the human minds can remember the most is 7 average, right? So some people can go for 9. So the essence of argument, this is where I usually help students to understand, and I help myself to understand as well. What's the essence that you want to say? You be clear about that. And then if you look at the way I supervise also, I am asking you, what's your research about? Why are you interested in? Right? You're interested in this one, you also focus on this one, so that you always go back. The essence of what I want to say is this. Right? You can use the principle of clarity, you can briefly and clearly and convincingly explain. So when you do this, it becomes something that helps you and helps to convince the examiners as well. So you can see there, you need to do this for your thesis. Explain to me what your thesis is about. Explain to me what your problem statement is about, your methodology about, your key findings, your contributions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number 3. So number 3 is very much like the call it 招是不是？
招式
like
Yeah,
you have the 绝招 is the last
Yeah.
jurusan mau, right? But all the 为什么招式啊？招式，哪个是？
样式的是，怎么描述 ？style， 这是来个 style 样式 style
style okay style 样式
样式
样式是招式
Yeah,
so this is 招式
yeah
right it's like block punch kick right so this is the kung fu, this is the wukong, that's the third one, the principle of fighting, blocking, fighting, dodging, whatever. This is the one, right? But if you have too many, you forget how to fight. You have too many, you forget how to block. You have too many, you forget how to dodge, right? If you look at a lot of martial arts, they always have like this three move fighting, right? Except for Yong Chun, is the block, is the punch also. Okay, number 4, principle of contribution to knowledge. So the most important part to a PhD is the contribution to knowledge, right? So how have you contributed to knowledge? So you got to remember this. So connecting 3 things. One is your research questions. The other one is your findings. The third one is how the findings contribute to knowledge, contribute to theory.
First time.
Right? So it's not just findings, it's how the findings contribute to so you must know how it contributes to knowledge. So in your case, the social work organization is a very fundamental contribution you have, right? At least this laid the foundational understanding of how social work organization function. Because social work organization, as I understand it, is an organization of professionals. Yeah? They are professionals, right?
Yeah.
But they are special kind of professionals. They are professionals who carry out social work, so connecting to human beings, connecting to a problem, but they're also connecting to government, right? But not necessarily for money. So there's money involved, but it's not just for money, right?
Yeah.
So it's not an NGO, it is a special organization. So this is like one aspect of contribution to knowledge, right? And you can talk about the more specific part of your the quantitative, qualitative key findings. Number 5, reaffirming. Reaffirming is this. Remember I said about the coconut tree thing? Right? They say this and they say they attack you, they bombard you with all kinds of statements, and sometimes they bombard you with all kinds of questions. You're not doing this right, you have a problem with this one, your methodology is not correct. I've heard this kind of examination before, right? They will attack you, this whole thing is not good, or this whole thing is bad, right? And then you get drowned by this, right? They put you into the sea and you have the feeling that you're sinking, right? So what you do is simple, reaffirm. You reaffirm by going back to your compass. What's your compass? It's the research questions. This research is about 3 main research questions. 1, 2, 3, right? So I've collected data using this methodology, and I have all my findings answering each of the research questions, and I've made theoretical contribution. Right? So the research question is your compass. If they bring your ship anywhere, right? You bring back your ship to the compass, and the compass. You got to reaffirm your compass, and the thesis statement is actually the essence of your thesis, right? So this thesis is about what? It's about this research question, and I have discovered that 1, 2, 3. Right? That's the research question. So if they say you haven't, last time like Cao Lei, right? The examiner asked her to look into gender, right? The world, man. So even we were among us, we were saying, why is this talking about gender, right? Just because Cao Lei is a woman and the examiner is also a woman or whatever lah, kan? Her work is about employees and if you want to look at gender, you can look at class, you can look at what else? Any age, disability, all the inequalities in the world you can put it in, right? Right. This is about CSR. So, but she's good that she understands her research questions well, and she answered it well. And sometimes, especially when this is where the examiners, when they have interest in the research, they might bring in their interest in the research a bit more. You should study like this, you study like that, you study, you know what I mean? So there was one other case last time, who? Oh yeah. I was an examiner as well, but I'm the internal. There's another external examiner. You know him, maybe all Prof. Novel, who's also my student, right? So he's a Sarawakian. Sarawak is East Asia, right? East Asia. So he was examining a Sarawakian student, studying about Sarawak, right? So he said, you should study the rural, the rural area, because there are people who are maybe, but the research is not about the rural development, you know what I mean? So this is where sometimes the examiner wants to bring your ship to all other different places to do the research, you reaffirm. That's the point there. But principle number 5 is to reaffirm your thesis statement, your research question. Yeah. So remember that. I'm telling you this, but sometimes during the Viva, right? People talk don't remember the principles. That's why I'm repeating the principles so that I remember.
Yes.
Right? And at any time you feel that you're lost, you feel that you do not know what to say, you go back to your compass, which is reaffirm back your compass. This research is about what? Research. What's your research question? Research question is your compass, right? Compass is what in Chinese?
指南、罗盘、
指南针。
指南针，罗盘那个。
罗盘。
哦，你们是指南，不是指北的，指南的。
Actually, we always point the north, but we always say
指南的。
指南。
Fascinating, interesting.
Yeah, apparently always point at the north, but we always say it's
指南针，对，指南针，
Yeah.
Which is good.
So always we automatically concern that we automatically have this kind of common sense. Okay, we point at the north, but we know the opposite way when it's going to south.
Yeah. That's something to think about. Yeah. Because the Western always talk about north, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So only China goes to the south. Which means connecting with the southern people, which is Southeast Asia.
I was thinking about the north of China, which is going to be the Russia.
North Pole. Why do you go to Russia? And North Pole, right? North Pole.
I was just going to sing some North Pole bear.
All right. Principle aligning and redirecting. This is again is also Wukong is also a strategy. This one is actually a Tai Chi strategy, right? Yeah, so instead of using but, you use the word and, right? So you do not want to, most of the time, you don't want to argue and say, you're wrong. I do not want to say that, right? Or you say, but I don't want to use the word and. So they say, your research questions or your methodology is confusing, or your data analysis is confusing, it's complicated. So I say, yes, it is complicated. I feel the same way. By doing that, immediately you recognize the emotion of the person, right? You in fact recognize the thoughts, the thought patterns of the person. I feel the same way. I have the same thing. I have the same thoughts myself, something like that. Right? This is one of the thoughts that come to my mind as well. So you do not dismiss the idea at all, and you do not fight at all, because they have the power. Remember that. They have the power. Even during Zhao thesis, Viva, remember the external said, I can fail you. Oh, you don't say that. She said something like that, Oh my God, I said, why do you say that? So, she's threatening some play with her to something like that, right? It's unfair, Right? I thought it's unfair, but they have the power to fail. And Zhao work is good for a while, but they have the power, and they know they have the power.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like the king or something when they don't care whether it's fair or not. Sometimes, not all, So we do not want to make them angry. We do not want to make the king angry. Right? The king, an angry king is a bad king. Remember that, an angry king is a bad king. Let me take this call again, sorry,
Okay.
Hello? Yeah, sure,
你把那个12条军规
Oh, okey. Tolong telefon nombor isi saya bagi tadi boleh tak?
一条一条对头的嘞。
Sebab saya dekat pejabat kamu.
你没有啊？
Ya, terima kasih dah. Ya. Kenapa?
我靠，我又被
Okay.
我又被排斥了。
So what you use the phrase that I gave you? I really understand your thoughts. I feel this. I have the same thought myself. I feel the same way. That kind of thing, right? And you can. This is where the sensing is important. This is where the Bruce Lee, the Yong Chun is important. You need to know the energy that's coming to you. You say, this is by emotion. So you said, I feel the same way. When I was doing this PhD of my master's, I'm writing, I feel the same way. Or when I was writing, I had the same thoughts. I have been discussing this with my supervisor. You're so right. I've been discussing with the supervisor. This is a complicated issue. Something like that. So you always acknowledge the king. Like you're speaking like a king, right? You do not say, and the king can kill you, basically, right? I'm so concerned sometimes all these external examiners have too much power, and sometimes, right? So, one strategy I told you that, the other one is to avoid the word but. And Kusama used the word but a lot, too many times. I feel like when I use the word but too many times. God. And she thinks this is another activist. She's an activist, right? She's an activist. So she thinks it's an activism. This is an activism, this is PhD. Kusama was being sued by the government, state government.
Yeah.
Right?
I heard about the charge.
Well, she fights for the good thing, but be careful with power, their power, So avoid the word but, avoid those, you can easily replace the word but to an end. It's the same effect.
Yeah.
Only thing is that you do not dismiss or you don't negate the person. You say and you bring it to yourself, right? This is really complicated, and what I found is this. This is really complicated, but whatever is different, right? This is really troubling for me, and what you say is so right, and what I think is, and it's the same thing, right?
Yes.
But you do not, the energy is different. You're using the energy, the force of the enemy to hit back to the enemy, right? It's Tai Chi, classic Tai Chi, right? It's not quite Wing Chun, it's not quite Yong Chun, it's Tai Chi. Tai Chi using the energy of the enemy to
Yeah.
right?
Called 借力打力。
借力打力，
Yeah.
借力打力，
Yeah. Just
借
borrow
Borrow,
your force and return to it.
借力打
And
力，
you and as the
打是打了，
yeah
对
beat
变了，借力打。还有这个引花借木，
移花接木。
移花借
Yeah,
木，
that's right. Just like a transaction of the energy.
引花借木。
Just like last time you said, the during married during樱花街舞。
Oh, I see.
Always going back to the real thing, okay. Yeah, so it's in again the point here is about redirecting, right?
Yeah.
Redirecting. Okay, point number 7, principle of material preparation. Okay, going back to your question just now. There's a question again. Hello. Tak angkat. Okey, saya bagi nombor 1 lagi, nombor rumah saya ada. Nampak dia highlight warna putih kan? Warna putih. Dia bukan highlight tapi Toyota. Toyota putih. Ya betul yang tu. Itu. Ya. Saya telefon suruh dia buka pintu tuan. Ya. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Somebody is coming to my house, so let me see. Just a minute. They're supposed to come tomorrow, but they didn't come today. Sorry,
Wait, I think it was always going to be a delay. Why are you going to be like it become early? What?
Yeah. Usually we have to push them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now the service has become faster, like,
Wow.
yeah, not just that. The other day I was checking on
Another kind of a
new
acceleration.
a new car. I was just checking on agent, Mercedes agent. Immediately that night they WhatsApp me. Oh, okay. Contacted me. Hold on.
Not yet. Might be arrived 31st.
Ah.
The next week.
Wait, from overseas?
I think from China.
Wow.
I think.
Really wait long.
Yeah.
Yes, they have to wait 1
Should
month.
choose the local one, local product. Faster.
Last week I go to notice there's a man, there's a seller,
There's a what?
seller,
Seller.
yeah, seller, sell some products. Then he asked me, he want to import some equipment from China. Then he showed me the rice. I see the rice is in my city. It's not far from my home.
Okay.
Yeah, then I make sure he want me to make sure is that company the real company.
I see.
Yeah.
You want to check.
He was afraid to be fraud.
Is it fraud or not fraud?
Not
It's real company.
it's a real.
Wait, what? Israel?
No.
What? Sorry, I didn't catch it. What?
Company
I
in
didn't
China.
tell you to.
They want to import product from China. So they asked you get confirmation whether this company is real or fraud.
Oh,
Fake.
Oh.
正好那个公司就在我家旁边，
你怎么弄的这是？
他想从国内进口一批那种设备和废铜什么之类的。聊城其实就是生产这个东西。
Okay, wait a minute.
Huh?
Let's continue. Okay. So material preparation. Preparation has to do with your thesis. Make sure you bring in your thesis, your laptop, right? Your pen, papers, whatever else that include. In your thesis, you should know or put a tag or whatever it is you need to do with your thesis. You know where the research questions are. You know where the methodology chapter begins and your analysis begins. You know where it is. So you don't have to like click to look for the pages. You know where it is, just open. But you do not want to have too many tags. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
I've seen people have like tags from top to bottom. They have tags tag.
I put the important pages on my slides. Maybe
Okay.
I will print the slides, the question slides, not the presentation.
Or no presentation. So yeah, you might want to some people can have two laptops. Go ahead. Or like Eugene here. Or London have laptop and tablet and all that, right? The old school about that, laptop is enough, I guess. And this is based on my own experience, do not change your laptop before your presentation. That happened to one of my students in our lecture here. He changed the laptop before 1 day, 2 days, he bought a new laptop. No, don't do that. Yeah, right? So material preparation is important so that you have all your materials ready. Okay, number 8, principle of presentation. One way, Ming, sometimes if you want to be really careful, you have extra pieces, leave it in CPR, just in case you forget, you have extra pieces.
I know.
Maybe you want to do something like that, right? Okay, and then principal presentation, all right. Just now I was telling you, right, now the chairperson, there are 3 possible scenarios, maybe more than 3. One scenario is that they will give you time to present, usually 15 minutes, or sometimes 10 minutes.
Oh.
Sometimes 10 minutes. So if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you're prepared for 15 minutes, right? Just now was good. If it's 10 minutes, you need to know which one you need to highlight, right? So if it's 10 minutes, definitely your theoretical contribution must be there. Your research questions must be there, right? That part is those 2 things you do not omit, right? Maybe a quick one on your methodology.
Methodology, research question, findings.
Theoretical contributions. Theoretical contribution. Maybe include just one finding, key findings, right? You can say that I have several key findings because of limitation. I'll just highlight 1 or highlight 2, right? You just go to theoretical contribution, but you do want to spend time on your theoretical contribution. That's something you do not want to omit. Okay, so that is the presentation. It can be multiple scenarios, right? So keep it short and put the extras at the back with some answers to expected and unexpected questions. So whatever you have, after 15 minutes, you put it after the thank you. That they might ask you about this, might ask you about that, so you can put it in slide form and put it in your after thank you, right? Okay. And then
sorry. As I said, I attend some students' Viva. I say that most of them when they after presentation, they will stop sharing.
they will stop.
Share the slides, share the screen.
Clear the screen. Yeah, something. They will stop sharing.
So I don't need to show the question slides to the examiners.
You don't have to.
Okay.
But you can always request if you want to share again. You can request.
Okay.
Yeah, you can request for that. There's no problem with that one. Where is it? I want to say is okay. And that's where the handouts are important. Now, another scenario they say we don't have to have presentation. You yourself explain. You yourself says that can also happen. Right? If you yourself explain, that's where you can use the handouts.
Okay.
Remember the printouts, you distribute a printout, you can use the printouts to explain, right? Yeah, that's where the handouts come in handy. So you can still refer to your printouts, your handouts, and then explain.
Okay.
Right? So be ready for that kind of situation, right? Be ready, which can also happen, right? So be ready for the handouts presentation and verbal presentation. You just explain. So there's no slide up there. You just use your own verbal explanation, right? Now, there is another scenario, more extreme scenario. There is no presentation at all. They just go straight question and answer. They have done that as well. I've seen that happen, but not as seldom, right? They usually ask, how does CPR do it? We will explain to them this is how CPR do it. But sometimes some chairperson, chairperson thinks that they are also some kind of king. But they do not have too much power. They have some power, but not too much power. They will also want to control the time, by doing that. Okay, so that's principle of presentation. Number 9, principle of mastery projection. This has to do with the way you project yourself, right? Knowing where the key pages are. So if they were to ask you, what are your theoretical contributions are? My theoretical contributions are this. You can say 1, 2, 3. It's in my page 123. Or it's all that this person knows this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it shows that you master your work. Yeah, you know your work. Yeah, no, it has to do with mastery. The key literature and key figures. They say, they ask you, since you're doing social work, right? Who are the key names, key main theories in social work? You need to be able to explain. Who are the key figures? Key figures in social work. You need to say 1, 2, 3, all right? And so physically bookmark your key pages. This is the point there. Yeah. Again, do not bookmark everything. Bookmark only the important ones, right?
Okay.
This is to show you have mastered your work. Okay, number 10, principle of self-projection. This has to do with fragrance, dressing up, dressing down. Again, you do not want to be sweating before that. You smell of sweat. You smell good, but not too much perfume. Too much perfume is bad too. Some cologne is good, right? Dressing up. You do not. The T-shirt is not. You don't wear T-shirt. Wear something with collar, right?
Okay, a shirt.
Yeah, you're a shirt. It's something like a lampin. A lampin doesn't have collar.
Yeah, the traditional Chinese style.
Traditional is fine, but you got to button up. Yeah, got to button up like that. It's fine. Yeah. So like you cannot like the.
Yeah, I know.
Even like I think Hanif will be wearing this for Viva as well. Yeah, just something.
Or maybe,
Yeah.
Did you share the picture with her?
Yeah, I said so many. Or Ming, poster, wearing blazer.
Yeah. You could do that, but in the context of USM, that's a bit overdressing, because USM is somewhat casual, right? You can see our lecturers here, they don't wear tie and all that, but like UUM, they put on tie. They have tie. So
Must wear blazer.
just wear tie, blazer and all that. But here we don't have to. But if you want to put on blazer, you can. Or I think I would recommend long sleeve. I would recommend long sleeve. But if you don't have a long sleeve, a good decent shirt like this is fine too. But long sleeve looks much more formal, looks more respectful.
Okay.
I think you understand this is like you're talking to government officials. I think for Chinese students you do not have problem with this, but you understand the whole the official look. Right. What's the official Chinese look?
正式的官方
The clothing. How
正式的正装
no, I'm talking about what?
正装、正式、正的。
I'm not listening to the language. I'm very 不是说什么穿
Suits.
Suits. Suits. Suits. You have to wear suits. Okay.
Just like us related to
Just like
Yeah. It's like this.
Okay.
Like it's selling the insurance. Insurance agent.
Yeah. Most of my students don't do that, but one of my students did that. Yeah. And interestingly, but he's a communication lecturer too, right? He's a communication lecturer. Someone like Jonathan maybe, right? His grade, right? He went from a 3 to 2. So it might be the clothing, it might be, right? Yeah, because sometimes when you wear a suit, you feel more powerful, more confident, more
Yeah,
logical, right? Yeah, it does have that, the suit have that effect, right? Any uniform has the effect, right? That's why army has their uniform, they look strong, looks good, right? Yeah,
Maybe I will wear like that.
huh? Yeah, that's why it's called power suit, right? Yeah. So when I'm a student of Robert Kiyosaki, you know Robert Kiyosaki, right? The Rich Dad Poor Dad book, right? 富有穷有
富爸爸与穷
富爸
爸爸。
爸穷爸爸 So I went training for him, right? So one of his training is called powerful presentation. He was doing the training. So he has this fashion consultant. So fashion consultant, he will ask us to wear suits, or power suit and tie, and he will go around and look at the bad tie, he will cut the tie. Because you cannot wear this tie when you're negotiating with power, you know, you put on the good tie, you know. So lousy tie, you just cut. So and then he has anyone wants to do this, the Brioni suit, because Brioni suit is like an Italian suit, like Armani suit,
Armani or Zegna.
All this
Or
like
this kind of,
so you can make this suit. This is in Australia, by the way. Oh God, somebody's calling me again. Okay, sorry, I take this one call again. Hello? Hello there?
还是传症状是吧？
Ya tuan, ya. Dah buka pintu dah kan? Dah kan tak ada siapa dalam tu?
上面
没，没tahu dah kan? Toyota ada, mana kata ada? Tuan, telefon aku. Saya telefon sekali, saya cuba lagi. Depan doang kalau peta ada ke tak, isi saya ada. Nasa? Oh, saya call sekali. Okay. Sorry guys, I made a call. Somebody is coming to my house.
他们认为这是正常。
你就说是民族辐射。
Where are we? Principal self projection. Okay. So, I told you the minimum you can put on your power suit if you feel more powerful. Go ahead.
Okay.
Right? It's actually not bad idea.
Yeah.
I know that for me it helps when you seldom see me in my suit, but if I go abroad, right? If I go to Indonesia, whatever conference, I'll put on a suit and a tie and handkerchief and all that, right?
Okay.
So for me, it gives me the extra power, like whatever. It's called the body over mind effect, not just mind over body, but body over mind effect. So what you're communicating to yourself, you're also communicating to other people. So that's the self projection. Yeah. Number 11.